Well, hello, Tribe family. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? It is another Strawberry Sunday. And I think that it's appropriate to share such sweets with my sweet, sweet family. How is everybody doing today? Hope you all are getting ready for a great week. We are going to have an amazing week this week. I'm going to put it out there in the atmosphere, okay? We're going to have a good one. Um, my football teams aren't doing very well this year, so I'm a little salty about that. Florida State got blown out by a rival last night, and the Saints don't know what the hell they're doing, but it is what it is. So you all are making my Sundays better because football is not going well for me this year. I don't know what's happening. So since we have last spoken, the Native Shop is open. You can go to nativetribeshop.com. You can check out the merch, get you some hoodies. The t-shirts aren't working. I don't know why. It's something technical, another headache, but I will figure out the t-shirts. But I got a lot of stuff posted up there. The women's line is called Sweet Noir. I have a few of those designs. More of those designs will be coming very soon. So check me out and just, another great way to support the channel. And I appreciate you all and thank you in advance. Let's see who's here today. I got Char Willie. Conversations with is in the house. How are you? Leo Lady 251. How are you doing? She says, good afternoon, Native. Nola Brown is in here. Another Saint sufferer. We are suffering for some reason. I don't know what the hell is going on over there with the Bensons and that team. Allegedly in Harmon is here. I got Virtuous Center is in here, and she says, thank you. I got Butterfly 23 here. Shay B says, hey, Native mods, tribal members, chat and the bushes. Yes, let's shout everybody out, Shay B. Absolutely. Bridget Weaver Hicks is here. How are you doing, Bridget Weaver Hicks? Hope you are having a great Sunday. Nesto's Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame is here. He says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe. How are you? Mimi is here. Thank you so much for stopping by. JMM55, great supporter of the channel, is here. Southside Chi-Town is also here. How are you doing? Driving and listening from the bushes. Well, have a great drive wherever you get, and so hope you get there safely. JMM has gifted one Native Tribe Urban Media membership. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I do appreciate you, and congratulations to whoever got said membership. I thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy yourself. Just when you come in, you're gonna put your feet up, take your shoes off. That's all I ask. Sanders RN23 is here. She's got flames in the chat, and she also says, happy Sunday, Tribe family. How are you? I got Jackson Tabasco in here reminding everyone to please hit the like button when you come in. Thank you. NY Chill 1 is here, and she also has flames in the chat. Diva Ray has stopped through with flames in the chat and says, hi, Native. Hey, Tribe. Vicky, not Vicky, is here. Flames in the chat as well. I got Black but Not Bitter. My hero is here. Bible Lady, how have you been, Bible Lady, with flames in the chat? Thank you so much for coming through. Tanya be here. Tanya do be here. And Tanya is here right now with flames in the chat. Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries is here and says, hey, Native and Tribe. Y'all go check out Legacy Moon when you get a chance. We had an 18-hour marathon of a live the other night. Lasted for a really long time, but we had a really good time. So go over there and check that out if you have not seen it or were not there. It was great. We did some great things. I got Very Cherry in here. How are you, Very Cherry? With flames in the chat. Justin's mom is here. Says hello, Native and Tribe. I got that. Ain't got nothing to do with me is here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Chanel Heslop is here. Hey, hey, hey. The brother, the one and only One Leg Off is here. How you doing, One Leg Off? Hope you're having a great Sunday, my brother. MS, I don't know why I said MS. Miss HLS is here with flames in the chat. I'm tripping. Miss Boogie Down is here. She also has flames in the chat and says, good, I'm assuming afternoon, Native and Tribe. Yes, Native merch is available at nativetribeshop.com. Come on through, check out what I got. Got a little bit of something for everybody. I even got a candle. Yeah, that's right. You can get a Native Tribe candle. So you can keep the flame whenever you want to keep the flame. Minding Business is here. It says, hey there, Native and Tribe. Bible Lady says, eyes tied. Trust me, Bible Lady, eyes understand. If anybody understands, it's me. For Grace says, hey, y'all, PW is here. Thank you so much for coming through, PW. Coffee is brewing. How are you doing? Coffee's brewing. Thank you so much for showing up and being a part of the tribe this afternoon. Summer's Child is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through. Miss Boogie Down says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe. Neither are my Yankees on the baseball side. So, okay, Miss Boogie Down, I don't keep up with baseball. Is it the World Series yet? Like, or is it the playoffs? What are we doing? Did I miss the whole baseball playoffs? Is that what happened? Or is it the World? I don't know what's going on. I know the Dodgers won or something. That's all I really know. Okay. Yeah, fill me in with that. I'll do it on Monday. Got flames in the chat. Ms. HLS says, well, my baseball team is pissing me off. Who is your baseball team? I don't have a baseball team. I mean, if I had to pick one, it would probably be the Cubs because I used to watch WGN as a kid, but I don't really have a baseball team. We wasn't privy to that when I was growing up in Florida, like in the 80s. We didn't get a baseball team until later. The Marlins came, I think. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, so we don't necessarily have baseball teams that we root for in North Florida. So y'all fill me in on what's going on the baseball side. That ain't got nothing to do with me, says let's go Lions. I might as well root for somebody else. I can't get my team to do nothing. So Bridget Weaver Hicks got flames in the chat. Thank you so much. Kimmy K says, hey, hey, hey. Bible Lady says, can you pin the link to the store? I can, I think, do that. I believe I can. I will. Matter of fact, I can do that. I'm gonna try to. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I think I can. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I'll figure it out. But get with me. We'll figure that part out. Mushmouth Nesto says happy Sunday, and I'm on time today. Mushmouth Nesto, look. I don't care when you come in. You can catch it on the replay. Long as you're here, long as you check me out, I'm good. But thank you for being here in the moment. I appreciate that. Azure says, hey fam, hey Azure, how are you doing? 504 is here. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today. That's right. That's right. Virtuous Center says, let's go Bengals. Let's go. All right. All right. Good Mert. Chica says, hey, Native and Chat, how you doing? Cupcake is here. GC says, hey, almost missed you. Well, I'm glad you almost didn't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. April B is here and says, hey, Native and everyone. Man. Black but not better, you in the big house. That's why black but not better. Y'all better follow. Black but not better. You need a vlog. You need to just film your life because black but not better. Be everywhere. She know everybody. She's my hero. Sherry Berry says, "Good morning, all." Hey, Sherry Berry, how you doing? The Black Girl Experience says, "Hey, Native Wells and Tribe, happy Sunday. I bought Bond. It's from me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Myretta, how you doing, Myretta? You doing good? I'm still working on that discount. Got to speak to management, just so you know. Houston Foodie 713 is in here with flames in the chat. How you doing, Houston Foodie? Everything good? You good? You good? The party don't start till a lady 747 gets here, so we can get this thing popping now. Because a lady 747 is in the house. Tracy is here and says, "Happy Sunday." That ain't none of me. Says, "Hey, Tribe and Native, how you doing?" Salt and Pepper Tresses is here to bless us with this avatar of the Salt and Pepper Tresses. Look at that hair. Absolutely gorgeous. How are you doing today? We got Bible Lady is speaking to everybody. Did I? Oh, no, Lady 747 says it's a nail day in the clouds. Okay, you go, girl. Black girl magic. All right, do your thing. Do your thing. Lexi, the law nerd, is here, and she says, "Happy Sunday, Tribe." Virgo Callie is here. Hello, gonna go shopping for your sweatshirt. Listen, I appreciate that. Look, I'm trying to provide some pretty decent merchandise. I'm trying to provide a good array of things to choose from. Like I said, something for everybody. The Sweet Noir ladies line. I have those designs done. I just got to get them uploaded. So be on the lookout for that. The store is going to grow rapidly over the next few weeks. So, great gifts for the holidays, great time for, some sweatshirts and some hoodies for when the weather gets cold. So definitely check me out. I appreciate that. Shirley Hampton is here and says, "I'm here, Native and Tribe." Thank you so much. Jackson Tabasco says, "Baseball is boring." Let me tell y'all something about baseball and me. I watch baseball when it is the World Series. Like, that's the only time I can really sit and watch it, because at some point it's actually pretty interesting during that time. But for the most part, I'm not really into it during the season. Yeah. PW says, "A candle." Yes, I have a candle. Don't question it. Just check it out. just yeah. Just check it out, PW. Don't question it, okay? Ms. Boogie Down says, "It's the damn World Series. Them damn LA Dodgers is giving us the business." Okay. All right. Bible Lady says, "You have the Wahoos." Yeah, so interesting story about the Wahoos. The Wahoos didn't come till after I moved away from Pensacola. The Pensacola Wahoos became a thing after I left. So I've never been to a game. When I come home, I do see the stadium and everything, and that's really cool. So yeah, it's really cool. But I would probably like to go, but I'm not really fond of the name. The Wahoos. Like, I'm like, why it's got to be the Pensacola? Like, why can't we have anything cool in Pensacola? I just don't know. It's the Pensacola Wahoos sounds ridiculous, and I probably would never wear any of their merchandise. Dimples Wimple says, "I'm driving and listening." You just listening? You just listening. All right, that's cool. One leg off says Dodgers over two on. Okay, so they're up 2-0. Okay, all right. I didn't know it was the World Series. I missed the whole playoffs. That's insane. Let's see. Did I get everybody? Is everybody here? Is everybody ready for the foolishness? Y'all ready for the foolishness today? I mean, Kimberly Bloom is here and says, "Hey, I bought nutrients." You are mispronouncing it, Kimberly Bloom. In the Nesto cinematic universe, it's nutrients. It's not nutrients. We don't say Nesto doesn't say the whole word. It's nutrients. It's nutrients. Soul Power is here and says, "Hey, Tribe, what up, Native? What up, Soul Power? How are you?" Houston Foodie says, "Go Astros." Are the Astros even in it? I don't know. Unfiltered Doll. Hey, Sugar. How you doing? How's everything going with the Unfiltered Doll? If y'all get a chance to go check out the Unfiltered Doll, check her out. She's another YouTube content creator, and she's in this Nesto cinematic universe like the rest of us. So go check her out. Salt and Pepper Trust says, "Thank you, Native. It's all mine. And I got edges." Ooh, Sonia, if you're listening and you want to see some edges, check out Salt and Pepper Tressa. She said, "I got edges." Sonia, you don't. So check out a woman with edges. Thank you, Salt and Pepper Tressa, for pointing that out to Sonia, that you got yours. She needs to go get hers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Janet Lou says, "Happy Sunday to one and all from Cali. Hope everything is going well over there in Cali." That ain't got nothing to do with me. Say yes. Need some foolishness today. Well, guess what? Native Tribe is here to oblige. with your foolishness. Yes, indeed. We gonna get you some. We gonna get you some. Soul Power says, Native, will you have nutrients available in your store? No. Oh man, Dimples Whooper says, what is everybody cooking today? That's a good question. What is everybody cooking today? Because by the time we get done laughing at these people today, we're gonna need some nutrients. We are. Summer Child said, let's do it. I'm with you, Summer Child. Let's do it. Let me get this call pulled up. Today we are listening to a call from, who is this call from? This is the call when Shirley got drunk on Thanksgiving. I thought we might have a laugh at this because, Shirley is a Christian lady. And she got drunk and listened to some gospel music on Thanksgiving. Now, I know y'all remember this call, but we are going to check this out. And we are going to, let me see if I can find it. I don't know why I have so much stuff open that I can't ever find nothing. Let me see. Is that it? No, this is it right here. All right. All right, y'all. Let us listen. Standards are in, what you cooking? Standards are in 23 says, in the kitchen making oven baked chicken, fresh turnip and mustard greens, sweet potatoes and cornbread. Is it Thanksgiving yet? Sanders are in? Dang. That's nice. That's nice. Baked chicken? I don't eat greens, but I'll take them sweet potatoes and that cornbread for real, for real. But you got two kinds of, you got turnip and mustards. You fancy. You fancy. Oh my God. That's just. I got Jackson Tabasco says Dimples Wimples baked red snapper that cost me $34.15. Praying I don't mess my money up because who don't cook is me. Well, red snapper is, let me see, if you baking it, it's not as hard to bake. Red snapper is kind of a tricky fish to kind of cook, but I think you got a Jackson Tabasco. Shoot, throw some Tabasco on it if you mess it up. That's all I'm saying. Oh wow, Vicky, not Vicky. Let me tell y'all what my favorite meal is. I love some red snapper. That is my favorite fish. But red beans and rice and cornbread. Oh my, oh my. Y'all making me want to travel. Lord have mercy. That ain't none of me says she ain't playing in that kitchen today. Sure enough. Sunday meals. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? We're gonna do this. Let's kick it off with some Shirley Strawberry and Nesto. And I want y'all to pay attention to how Nesto is really trying to pretend like he cares about any of this stuff. Like he is just trying so hard to pretend like he is really caring about anything Shirley got to say. So y'all check this out. It's really fake, and it's it's really fake and funny at the same time. Y'all let me know if you can't hear it, but you should be able to hear this.
That was made one day after Thanksgiving of 2022. Shirley says she got drunk, listened to gospel music, and had a good time on Thanksgiving the day before. You will also hear Ernesto and Shirley discuss her finding a new place to live. They go on to talk about COVID and current events, which include the Idaho murders case. Take a listen.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi, hon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you driving?
No, I just got back.
Oh, what you got going on today?
Nothing. I just went to the store.
Oh, okay. Y'all said yesterday?
Yeah, it was okay. It was good. I was grateful and thankful.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At least you didn't get one piece of ham like I got, one piece of ham and some peas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So why? Who cares what you ate? You in jail. Like, I don't understand when people do things like Nesto. You're a career criminal, right? And you go to jail for your career crimes, and then you complain about being in jail when all you had to do was stop being a criminal. Like literally, like the system is kind of funny because it is set up where there are some traps and there are some injustices, and like we really have to make the distinction between those people that are unjustly incarcerated, which does happen, and people like Nesto, people like Wade Wilson. You know, you got Wade Wilson who confessed to unaliving two people, but yet talks about his rights being violated and how he can't do this and he can't do that. Well, guess what? Your victims can't do a lot of things either. So the fact that you got one piece of ham, what is Shirley supposed to do? Break down and cry? I mean, what sympathy do you actually expect to garner because you had one piece of ham and she's telling you about her experience? If anything, you should just be happy that she had a good Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like that should be your focus. But he's so selfish and such a narc that he can't even let her have a Thanksgiving meal without comparing his and trying to make her feel bad about what he's going through. So no, it's awfully sad. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Go ahead.
yeah, you're right about that. So, like I said, I'm grateful and thankful I had something. Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all get some drink? Did you get
Yeah, I was drunk. I was cracking up to myself because I was drunk. I drank some of that jam jar stuff, and oh my God.
Okay. It got you straightened out.
I was crazy. And we were listening to gospel music.
Oh, okay. Dog, y'all went all the way in. That's
Yeah,
good.
it was fun. It was me and Tasha. I was trying to, keep her company while she was cooking and stuff.
Oh, y'all had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You get a hangover?
No,
Oh, okay.
I didn't drink that much. I didn't drink like a whole bottle or anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's good. And that brings fun to the fact that you had a good time. That's
Mm-hmm.
all. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
just us here at the house.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, to my married people, you've been married to somebody for almost 10 years. What was it? When he got incarcerated, was it 9 years, 8 years, 9, somewhere in there? To all my married people, do you know how much your spouse drinks? Like, do you have to, like, after all that time when it comes to holidays, celebrations, going out or whatever, are you aware of how much your spouse drinks? I'm really the way that Shirley and Nesto have always come across to me as two people who got married but never knew each other, never knew each other, never knew each other during the courting process, never knew each other during the marriage, never knew each other at all. It's like they're strangers. Because I'm imagining that if I'm married to somebody for, not even that long, but I would kind of know, when it comes to alcohol or how they celebrate or what they like to do, I would know all of that to the point where I wouldn't have to ask, well, do you got a hangover? Did you get drunk? Oh, you got drunk? Oh, did you have a good time? Oh, like he's acting like all of this is new information to him. And it's kind of weird considering that they were married that long. So I'm just interested. I'm just interested to how you all think. Building Block says exactly. We definitely know Shirley didn't know that cat. LOL. No, I think I think it's interesting that if you just listen to them, they don't sound like a married couple. Like you would literally, if anybody listened to this and was not familiar with this story, you would think that they were just people that knew each other, not a married couple. They never sound married to me. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, I know my spouse drinks occasionally. Right. So why is he doing that? Like, why is he acting like that? Never see, but why though? What is he pretending for? This is his spouse. You know what I mean? I don't doubt that. Look, Nesto pretends, fakes, lies all the time. But my question is always, why does he do it? What is the point? What does he gain by that? Soul Power said it's a weird dynamic between these two. It absolutely is. And I just think like I've never been married, but I can guarantee that the women that I have dated, I could tell you a little bit more about their habits and what they do, their hobbies and what they like, just in paying attention, So I just thought that was weird. Hey, Zen Soul. She says, great Sunday, Native and chat. How are you? How are you? How are you? Boys, Nana says, hello, my friend, just getting here. Thank you so much for being here, boys. Nana, you know I always appreciate your presence. I do. Zen Soul says, Shirley didn't know how many grandchildren he has. Exactly. It's things like that. And that's another great example of them being just this really odd couple of people, you know, of just like, all right, how did y'all manage to get married and not know anything about each other and then didn't bother to learn? Building Block says, especially being married for as long as they were, they're not newlyweds. Right. Exactly. Exactly. B. Ann is here. How are you doing, B. Ann? She says he was trying to find something negative to put in his bag of weapons later. He knows his questions and statements were manipulative. I think she just lowered herself to a standard. Yeah, definitely always trying to find an edge or find something to use against her or use, you know, well, you know, I only had one slice of ham while I was locked up and she was eating, you know, and that's probably what he was going to tell Sonya the next day about how don't nobody care and everybody's selfish. You know, that's what he likes to use. Soul Power says Shirley sounds like his aunt who always asks for money. I know. It does. It sounds more. It does sound more like an aunt nephew relationship than a married couple relationship. It really does. Myretta says Nesto was never home. I remember when Shirley said that. Yeah. Deborah C says Native, you have to be into the person. Right. You're 1,000% right. You do. You got to be into the person. You have to care. You know, there is a lot of want to in a relationship. You have to want to be there. You have to want to know the person. You got to want to be intimate. You got to want those things. And if you don't have that, then yeah, it comes across as really, really, really manipulative. And I think that's what Nesto is, a manipulator. And like Deanne says here, narcissists ask a lot of baiting questions. Yes, they do. They really do. Deborah C says Shirley wanted a man to rub Bengay on her. Okay. Shout out to Louisiana lady for coming in. She says, hey, Native Mods and Chad, thank you so much for being here. Louisiana lady, let's listen to a little bit more of this manipulative asshole. Okay.
Then well, everything's working pretty good. Then you okay. You're smooth out.
Yeah. I sent Dion. He has a total of $350 now, so hopefully that'll help him out.
Oh, you talked to him?
No, he just said thank you. So I haven't talked to him. He asked me did I want him to come get the truck. I think I told you that already, but no, I do want him to come and get it, but I haven't heard from him today. I don't know what his hours are, so.
Okay, well, just make sure you tell him tricks and make sure he's going to leave you a ride now. Can't tell you nothing, can't leave nothing, because that's the purpose. You need something to ride in.
Okay. All right, I'll tell him.
Yeah. Tell him you got things to do.
Yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah. He is so stupid. And I don't know why it bothers me so much when he tries to give her like commands and shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, or tell her how to do something. Like, I don't know why it bothers me so much. I think it's probably because, like, if you were such the man, right, you would be like on your stuff. Because let me tell you something, a man is not going to put himself in a situation where he is away from the people that he loves. He'll never risk his freedom. He'll never risk, not being there for his family. So the fact that this man has been arrested 3 times during their marriage, right, means that he really does not care about this woman. So for him to sit up in jail and tell Dion, you need something to ride in, you need to do this. No, why aren't you out here doing this? You are her husband, not Dion. And I take the man's responsibility serious because I grew up with a man in the house who took his responsibility serious. My dad didn't let nothing fall between the cracks, right? So look, I don't like Nesto because of that. That's one reason I don't like him. So I don't care for him being so damn like I'm the man still, even though I'm locked up in here. I just don't like. I just can't respect that stance. Mocha and Dimple says Shirley and Ernest were casually married, meaning in the public's eye they are one. Inside that RV and homes, unpaid rent. Yeah, they were cohabitating. Right. It wasn't. Yeah, you're right. And I've always said that the whole thing with Shirley was about the public image thing. So I've always believed that. So I believe you are 1,000% right. Shay B. Shay B is a supporter of the tribe and has gifted 10 Native Tribe Urban Media membership. So welcome to everybody who Shay B has blessed today with a membership. Thank you. Y'all thank Shay B for your membership. If you have turned green in the chat, I can't see everybody, but I thank you so much, Shay B. You are the best. And unbelievably, she's gifted 10 more memberships. JB has gifted 20 people today with Native Tribe memberships. Thank you again, Shay B. You all thank Shay B for support. Thank her for your membership. And I thank you so much for being a member and a supporter of the tribe. I cannot thank you enough. Vicky says, I just ordered a tumbler. Well, I hope you enjoyed, Vicky. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, the platform, and me. If I could be completely honest, I appreciate you so much. B. Ann says he was a whole facade. She didn't know how much about him. She was attracted to what she perceived as a successful materialistic man. Yeah, I think all of that's accurate, B. Ann. I do. Salt and Pepper Trusted says Nesto is a narcissist. He wants everyone to stop their life while his busted self is in jail. You know what? And it's funny that you said that, because in one of the calls recently that I heard, he's telling Sonya, well, looks like everybody just gone out there living their life. What did you think people did when you went to jail? You thought the world was supposed to stop? Like everybody was supposed to be like, oh, let's not have fun because Nesto is in jail. Oh my, let's not do anything else until Nesto gets out. I mean, he really does think like that. And that's disturbing. That is absolutely disturbing. Nesto Shackles Shuffle Walker Shane says that's so damn irritating. Yeah, absolutely. Cupcake says Shirley is stupid for listening to Mushmouth, and you are 1,000% correct. Absolutely. Queen Black has made it in. How you doing, Queen Black? Good afternoon to you. Look, Myretta, Dre told us Nesto never loved Shirley. Look, he tried to take it back, but again, and if you all have heard me say this, when Dre said that, at no point did Nesto say, no, I didn't say that. At no point did he say that. Now, my woman, if I got a woman and I love her and you tell me you said you ain't, the first thing out my mouth is going to be, bro, I ain't said that. Where you getting that from? Nesto didn't. Nesto never said, no, you wrong. So I believe that Nesto did tell Dre that he never loved Shirley. Nesto has proven through his actions that he has never loved Shirley. Let's listen to some more of this incarcerated haircutting man.
Well, I mean, it would be nice, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got things to do. So I tried to call Martha. I guess he called himself still out of town. He didn't answer, so that's okay. So you said you got somebody else gonna have? Have you been looking?
Yeah, just online.
Okay, because you could still purchase your home or condo or anything with a 580 or 600 or 620. You do know that.
Well, I mean, I have to have the down payment.
Okay, well, that's just what I think. I think that after I talk to the lawyer, I think you need to go ahead on just cash him on out, be done with that, and the strategy that he's talking about. Don't want to talk about it on the phone, and I'm gonna sit for a little longer and let him do what he do. And that's what I said.
Okay.
Huh?
I just said okay.
Yeah, that way, because right now my bond is well, I think it was 120, but with 10%, it's 1112,
Mhm.
1150, something like that. So I
Mhm.
already been here 5 months, so good luck. It's gonna be almost 5.5, 6 months when I get in there. So I already have some time built up. So I'm gonna let him do him, do what what they do best.
Okay. You talked to him?
I did talk to him for a brief second, but
Mhm.
you don't want me to talk too much on the phone about anything.
Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we at. So I just rather just go ahead on, pay him off, that Sapphire, and move forward from now. And at least you have what you need to get in a good spot, good space. So I thought about it, and I read in the newspaper the interest rate and all that, and the credit score. So I read that in the newspaper, trying to keep up with that, what's going on with the stocks and bonds and everything. But
The hell is he talking about, y'all? What the hell is he talking about? And look, it's funny to me because I know people like that. They just throw words out there. Interest rate, stocks and bonds. I was reading about all that. What did you read? What Nesto, what did you read about interest rates, stocks and bonds that has to do with this conversation right now? What did you read? What could he possibly have? And where did you read it at? The Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility Times. Like where did you get this information and how does it apply? And I think really honestly, where we at? We in November of 2022. I think Shirley is either checked out or starting to be checked out on these phone calls because she ain't really respond. And nobody ever corrects this dude. Like if I was her, or most people would be like, "What are you talking about? What stocks and bonds? What are you talking about?" Because what that got to do with finding an apartment? What stocks and bonds got to do with trying to find a car, find somewhere to stay? What does stocks and bonds have to do with any of that? So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Tanya B here says lies. Yes, you are right. You are right. Shirley's divorce finally says he never wanted to talk about shit with her, but with Zesty LaDue. Right. He never wanted to have actual conversations with Shirley, about the things that he would talk about, that he would talk about with Sonya. And I don't know why he put Sonya ahead of this woman so much. When obviously, Shirley between the two is the better choice of the two women. I mean, she literally has everything over Sonya, but yet he put Sonya first, and that's so weird to me. Dimples Wimple says, I wholeheartedly believe if this was not out in the media, Shirley would still be by his side paying for lawyers. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've said it since day one. It was the idea that the public knew is when Shirley backed out of this whole thing. Deanne says, I can't imagine how embarrassed and humiliated she must have been when she discovered the truth. Certainly introspective work. He's totally delusional. So what do you think, Deanne, as just a talking point, what do you think she found out first? Like, do you think she found out the truth about the charges? Do you think she found out about Sonya? Is it all of it? And which one do you think she was more embarrassed by? The fact that her incarcerated husband is cheating on her while incarcerated, because it's cheating. It's cheating. You're a married man and you're talking to another woman in an intimate way. That's absolutely cheating. So was it that, or was it the charges? What do you think that it was the most embarrassing for her? Because I think all of it is, but I think some of it probably hurt more than other things. Ms. Boogie Down says, what does any of this have to do with her needing a damn right? Exactly. Exactly. Tanya B here says that she's checked out. She does sound checked out. Absolutely. A lady 747 says if they were any kind of family, they will be talking about their kids and grandbabies. Right. I absolutely believe that. I absolutely do believe that. BN said he felt comfortable with Sonya because she was like him. He saw himself inferior to Shirley and superior to Sonya. I think so. But then it begs the question, why did you marry her? You know what I mean? Why would you marry somebody that, if you believe in the Bible like he says he does, and the Bible does say that we should be equally yoked. Okay, if you feel like Shirley is superior to you, why would you marry her? Unless it was a con, unless the whole thing was a con. BN says she found out about Sonya and all the charges and other women. Yeah, it's heartbreaking because we can say what we want to about Shirley, her competence or incompetence, whatever, you know. But she had her heart in the right place. I think Shirley went into it with the right intention, And it's sad when you go into something with the right intentions, but your partner does not have the same intentions for you. That's sad and it's scary at the same time. Houston Foodie says it was the charges. I think so. GC's, I think the charges with the other women. Yeah, I believe so. Dimples Wumples agrees. She said she knew he was cheating. The charges were embarrassing to her, in my opinion. I think so too. Soul Power also says, I think more embarrassed by the cheating and the nature of the charges. Yeah. I think so too. So I think we come to a consensus on that. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Shirley may have become objective and started questioning him. She was embarrassed that she stooped to that level. She did and married a criminal. Yeah, man. Can y'all imagine? Like, I've never experienced that, where you just find out that the person that you with is a completely different person. That has to be like, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine. So for that reason, I do have some sympathy for Shirley. I really do, because that can't be a fun thing. BN says narcissists always marry up. It's a con and for status. Okay, that fits the bill. Absolutely fits the bill. Jeanette Lou says Shirley's light bulb set on dim instead of being bright in her head. Yeah. She definitely turned a blind eye. She definitely turned a blind eye. I mean, she just wasn't paying attention to what was going on. Malay 747 says, I think other people finding out about the cheating. Yeah. BN says, sad to say I have a brother like him. He just isn't a criminal per se. Okay. I got cousins that's kind of like in that same, I could probably say in that same boat. So I get it. Muffin 218 says he did say she didn't care, but not to let it become public. Right. Yeah. Wow. All right. So let's listen to the tone of Shirley.
Yeah, to me that just makes sense. Get you a spot, and whatever they're gonna work out in the courtroom, however they're gonna do, for me, they're gonna work itself out.
Okay. So you're saying purchase something. All right.
You could purchase something if you want to, but then you got to figure out where you want to go. You want to get you a condo. I know you ain't ready to get no house right now, but you can get you a condo, or you can lease a purchase. You got to put some money down. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really have anything to put down now. Not really.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I do because I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So, well, I don't know what the other person gonna do come December, come January. That she's still gonna do what she's gonna do for them, but you got to start making some changes to move forward.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have, it's about the little ones.
No, I got that part. I got that part.
That's it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that's not going to change.
Okay. So. Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. That's. I'm not going to change that situation. Not yet. Anyway.
Oh. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's what you got to do. Okay. So that's what I think. But you probably got in your mind what you need to do anyway.
Well, I mean, I was just going to, just lease something, rent something. That's all
Right.
for now.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want you to start getting established right now. That's all. Because I know you're tired. You're burnt out. So it's been a year.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. It's been a year, and I've been half a year. So it is what it is.
So don't y'all think it's weird, or is it, I guess not weird at this point, but like the fact that he doesn't even acknowledge his part in this, his part in being a part of why she's having to go through this? Like he doesn't acknowledge that at all. And there's no remorse at all. There's no like empathy at all for the woman that he married. I've always found that weird in these conversations, to be like the weirdest part of the conversation. EK says Nesto don't know God, and God don't know Nesto. Let's just be frank about it. Ray of Sun says, I think she was embarrassed that it was public. She could make excuses and give half truths to her friends and family, but the public got documents and the calls, so now she can't live in denial. Yeah, the spotlight, man, got shined directly on her. I mean, the spotlight is directly on her. You're right. These calls are you can't dispute anything that's on these calls, and that's just a lot. Houston Foodie says Shirley isn't entertaining what he's saying. Nope, she sure isn't. She's trying to actually get across a message to him of how bad she's doing, and he's just like, yeah, oh, that's fine, go, yeah, yeah, that's fine, yeah. He's just doing that. He's not even reacting the way that he should, for somebody that that he's married to going through this. Houston Foodie. Oh, I'm sorry, Barry Chair. Barry Chair says, I would say you're right. I'll start by not paying for your legal fees. Right. Right. Let's start it out at the basics, right? Houston Foodie said she's acting like it, but no. Shirley's divorce finally says, why is he so worried about her daughter? I can't stand his low life ass. Right. He has. I know that we really haven't gotten a chance to get into it too deep, but him and Sheridan, that whole dynamic is kind of suspect to me. I'm wondering what happened between them. Something happened between Sheridan and Nesto that is not really clear to me. If anybody has a clear idea of what is happening or what happened between him and Sheridan, is because he acts like just the mention of her name gets him just in like in a frenzy, like he like a pit bull when he hears her name. So something happened, and it's something that I feel like Sheridan might come out with later that's probably going to sink him in this trial. I don't know, I'm just speculating, but the dynamic seems really weird that he gets so hot under the collar about Sheridan, if you think about it. Louisiana lady says that's fine. Ninja knows he's homeless. Right. GC says she is supposed to stand by him no matter what. Okay. I don't know about the no matter what part. She is supposed to stand by him, yes. I don't know about the no matter what, because it's a lot of people that are in relationships they ain't supposed to be in, and they take that no matter what approach, and it doesn't work out well. It doesn't work out well at all. My Reddit says Sheridan saw him for the no good man that he is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. In Muffin 218, I also believe Sheridan knew what he was. True. I do. I do. And I think maybe Shirley just couldn't handle that coming from her daughter. Soul Power says, I wonder too, something is very off with him and Sheridan. Right. Something's not it's not adding up. It's not adding up for a dad and a stepdad and a stepdaughter. It's not, stepdaughter, stepdad, that whole dynamic. It's something weird, man. I don't know. Mushmouth Nesto says, I think it was inappropriate with Sheridan, and he knows it. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. And like, look, Nesto Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame. Like, this is kind of where I'm thinking this is kind of what I'm thinking. He tried her. You know, he's from the P Hop side. Yeah, I think he tried her. I do. I do. And GC says, I think he probably tried to cross the line. So I think we're all in agreement that's probably what it is. Now, how do you think, or do you think that since all of this has come out, that she's informed Shirley of this? Do you think Shirley could handle this? Do you think Shirley, how do you think Shirley took this if Sheridan told her the actual factuals of what happened? I don't know, because the one time when she was like, everybody's in my marriage and they need it, she was real defensive. So do you all think that Sherry is like a defensive person, or do you think that she's able to, at this point, listen to what Sheridan has to say about what happened with Nesto? Building Block says Shirley couldn't handle that. I don't think so either. I don't think she can handle it. GC says he thinks she should stand by him. I think she should have ran at the first sign. Right. She should have been gone. But I mean, the first time that he called her a prominent woman, she should have been out there though. Let's listen to a little bit more.
That's what I think. But I'm working with the council say, and this is what we're gonna do. So would that make sense to you or not?
I mean, I guess I don't really know, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes sense to you, then
yeah, it makes sense to me. It's just hard to talk.
I know.
Other than that, I can answer a lot of questions, but I can't answer no questions.
I understand.
Yeah, that's all.
I understand. Yeah.
So this will be over with. This will be over with. It's just a moment and a spell. Yeah. So that's what it is.
EK. Let's talk about it. Why did Shirley never ask him where the money was from his business? Honestly, this is a very good question, EK, and I never really thought about it until I saw you put this in here. At no point did she say, okay, the lawyer gonna cost this, the storage gonna cost this. How do I get a hold of the money that you got from Nesto's barbershop or Nesto's Elite Security? Where is that money at? That's a very good question. But she never asked about it. Now, do you think, EK, she never asked about it because she knew that there was no money? Because if I know ain't no money, I ain't gonna ask the question. Because what am I asking for? I don't see Nesto as making any money. So I don't think that, I think maybe Shirley knew that. Or, I think Shirley knew that. And I think I think that what you're saying even lends more to the fact that he was a con man in the first place. And if Shirley knew that he had these quote unquote businesses and never asked about the money, then Shirley had to know that he was a con artist. But that is an awesome point. That is an awesome point. Very Cherry says Sonia never asked either. Right. You are 1,000% right. Wow. Yeah. No, that's a very good point. Ray of Sun says Shirley wasn't receptive in the beginning, but someone like her bestie Debbie finally had to come to Jesus meeting with her. I think Debbie is the best thing that could have happened to Shirley in this situation. I really do think that Debbie has Shirley's best interest. And I think Debbie was just kind of like, I think Debbie seems like one of those people that is your friend, but not like your interfering friend, but the friend that is there. She gonna let you do what you do, but is only gonna give you advice if you ask. That friend. So I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. Dimples Wimple says Shirley knew there was no money. Zen Soul said, good question, EK. They file taxes together or do they? Right. Exactly. Muffin 218 says exactly, but since they were homeless, maybe she knew there was no money. Yeah, I think so. It's interesting though. That's just a really interesting point. So From a child side, I love me some Debbie. I love Debbie too. Debbie was catching strays from of all people, Lamont, and of all people, Nesto. I just don't see how somebody of his stature could ever talk about Debbie. Debbie seems like a very classy person, a very genuine person. And again, this is just from the little bit that we know of her, but how she sticks by Shirley's side, she just seems like a really genuine person. So TQ is here and says, does anyone remember when Nasty said he was in the delivery room when Shirley's daughter was having her baby? He was the first person to hold a baby, and wrong. Yeah, I do remember him saying that. Yes, there was a point where he was trying to, I don't know what point he was trying to make, but he was trying to, he's always trying to make the point to Sonya that he was a man. He was the man, he was such a good man and all this other stuff. And here's the other thing that I don't think Nesto really understood about his charges. The CP charges were not molestation charges. And I think he put the two things together, because the point he was trying to make when he said that was that he was around her grandchildren. So if he was whatever, that he, why would she let him around if he did those things? That wasn't what his charge was. He was never charged with messing with children. He was charged with CP, which is looking at them. So it's two totally different things. But in his struggle brain, I don't think that he drew the distinction, and he was trying to make that point. So no, you're 1,000% right. Ms. Mad About Music says, hard to talk my ass. You did all that talking to the side here, right? Look, the thing about it is that was his excuse for Shirley, right? Like every time it was something he didn't want to discuss with Shirley, every time he thought that like it was something that she was getting too deep into his business, he would say, don't talk about that on the phone. Don't talk about it on the phone. And Shirley would go along with it every single time. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Instead of saying like, wait, why can't we talk about this on the phone? Like, what is, but she never questioned anything that he said. Interesting points. Very interesting points. Nesto Shackles Shuffle Walker Shane says, if I were a big time hustler, I would bury some money for lawyers and bonds. Yeah, that's what some of them do. That's what some of them do. Deborah C says, Nesto thought he should have the money she gave to her daughter. He did. He felt entitled to all of that. And I don't know why. Let's listen to a little bit more, because this is interesting to me.
That's good.
Okay.
So, about what time you think you're gonna do this?
What, start looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting on Lamont, but I don't know what the holdup is, so I'm just gonna start on Monday.
Yeah. Start
with
on
this other person.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead on start that other person, and go from there. From there.
Okay.
Yeah. You say a day, so you make your mind up. Go ahead, and if he call you on that day, okay, we'll see the other person talking about. He just had him go back up, back and forth. So we've been going back and forth. Got to make what's really going on here.
Right. I just, because, I haven't been eating too healthy. I got to get back to what I know. It's like, I'm like not even myself right now.
Oh, what you mean? You still Fox, ain't you? You still home?
Well, yeah, that's not, but I still have to be healthy.
Again, no empathy, does not care one little bit, laughing at this woman after saying that she has to get back to eating healthy. Now, Sonya, you need nutrients. You got to take care of yourself. He has all this sage advice for Sonya. His wife is sitting here telling him, I got to get back to eating right. He thinks it's hilarious. He is such a piece of shit. I promise you I can't get none of these damn videos monetized because he's such a piece of shit. I can't help but say it. Now, a lady 747 says, hey, y'all, Shirley's grandbaby could be Nesto's baby. Now, I'm leaving this on the screen so y'all can get a screenshot of this today. Okay. What's today? October 27th. Okay. In case this comes true, I want y'all to see this on the screen. In case this is a thing, because honestly and truly, never put too much thought into it. I don't even know if logistically it's possible. I don't know when baby was born. I don't know any of this stuff. But a lady 740, you might have a point. You might have a point. Yeah. Mind the business says that you read my mind. I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of thinking, oh, but PW, do we believe anything Nesto says? When has Nesto ever told a straight truth about anything? That would be some nasty work, Nesto. You would be the lowest of the low if that is true. My God. TQ says Nasty also said that he found out that she lied about who her baby daddy was. Why would he say that? It's very true. Very true. Yeah. Summer's child, dirtbag ass. Yeah. Miss Kim, no concern for Shirley's health. He is absolute trash. This is the second time that we, on this channel have heard him say this on a call. And no concern. He laughs every time she says something about her health, her living condition, her money. I don't have money to put down. I don't have this. I don't have that. Some kind of way, all of this is funny. But he has all the encouragement in the world for Sonya. When he talks to Sonya, is you the boss, you the best. You got to get out there with that mouthpiece. Look at you. Look how you look. Look at this. Look. You can do this and you can accomplish this. And that's what he does for her. When Shirley has a problem, what you just heard is what he does every single time. He laughs. He thinks it's funny. Zen Soul says it's possible. That ain't none of me said. I thought the same thing. Simply Me says, I hope not. That's disturbing. Penelope S says, why y'all think that? Well, Penelope, this man's track record as far as his morals, as far as the things that he will and won't do, have been questionable from day one. He is a nasty individual. If you go back and listen to the interview that Nala had with I Am Hazel, Nova Savannah, the statements from the witnesses on what he's already been accused of, we can't put anything past him, Penelope. This man is not an angel. This man is evil personified. So that's why. Just so you know, that's why we think that. He has not shown us any bit of morality. Okay. The man was cheating on his wife. The man stole money from his victims, right? This is what he's being charged with. These are the charges against him. So yes, he has given us reasons to think that there is nothing that he will not do. That's why we think that. So yes. Simply Me says, I hope not. Yes. One leg off says, heads up, Native. Word is that Nesto will be looking for you when he gets out. Sonya also stated that she can't wait. Well, okay. Seeing as how he's never getting out, I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. And if he does get out, I'm pretty sure I can handle a 108-year-old man. I'm pretty sure that a 108-year-old man won't have a chance against me. I'm just saying, what the chances are that that's a problem, one leg off. But thank you for the heads up. You are my brother from another mother. Thank you. Shirley's divorce says he don't care shit about Shirley, just her money. You are absolutely right. Simply Me says, as much as Sheridan seems to hate him, it could have been consensual. So now we are really talking about a truly sad situation that can see the child. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I'm not saying I'm not implying that in any way it was non-consensual, but the fact that it happened at all is the sad part. If that is what happened. April B, thank you so much. April B said, I got your back. Thank you, April B, because I don't know what I would have did if old ass Nesto would have came after me. Lord. Muffin 218 says maybe Dominique told Sheridan about what happened to her. I just wonder why Dominique never told Shirley. Yeah. A lady 747 says, isn't Sheridan one of the victims? I believe so. I think she's on that list. I believe so, but I just don't know a victim of what. You know what I mean? Zen Soul says, I feel like he'll get at least 25 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, one leg off's concerns, as much as I appreciate the warning, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be okay. I think I'll be all right. Soul Power says April B probably can't fight. Yeah. Look, we got some warriors in this tribe now. Look, we got some warriors in here. I ain't worried about it. Virtuous Center says, do y'all think one of her kids is Nestor's? I think it'll come out in the wash. I really do think it'll come out in the wash. Building Block says, I thought Sheridan was just a financial victim. That's what I'm saying. Like, as of right now, that's what I think. I don't see anything suggesting anything else, but we don't know what Will Wooten and that district's attorney's office has on this man. It'll all come out in the wash. I guarantee. B. Ann says he allegedly forward shared his name on the rental lease. Yes, that is where we are. But again, let's wait to see what happens. But speaking of what happens, let's listen to a little bit more.
See, I want to be healthy,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't feel healthy?
I feel fine. I just, as long as I keep walking, keep my head clear and, keep my mind stay on God and not all this other craziness, I'm okay. But I just need to eat healthier. That's all. I haven't been doing that. I really haven't.
Okay.
So, I don't eat badly. I'm not 100% the greatest, but I want to eat healthier. I need to cook. I need to, just get myself together.
Okay. Well,
as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it's better if I'm on my own.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got an email. That's an email. They gave us like a little pad. We had to share like 40 people, share
Mm-hmm.
a pad piece or whatever. But it's an email if you feel like email. If you want to email me, it's like a chat.
I'll email you.
You just probably have on your mind you want to just say, and I can read it, and then I can reply or whatever. Anytime something on your mind, late at night or whatever. And you can send a picture. I just can't send a picture back to you.
Yeah, you gonna take a picture at Nesto? Did he just mansplain email to Shirley? Did he just mansplain what an email was? Did he just tell her that she could send a picture if she wants to, but I can't send one back? Where are you gonna get a picture from, Nesto? Of course you can't send a picture back. And why would she want a picture of you at this point, Nestos? She ain't came to see you, so why would she want a picture of you? I'm just saying, like, the man just explained to Shirley Strawberry what email was. Lord have mercy. Penelope S says, why did he have access to Sheridan's personal information? It's a question that you kind of like have to go into the whole criminal mindset. Like, if you think about it, he had access to computers where he was looking up people's tags, and he had information from Erica. Erica was doing all kind of fraudulent stuff. So they were doing fraud. Like, fraud is a part of his life. If you go back and look at some of his past charges and look at these charges that he has now, fraud is a big part of it. So the exact how he got it, who knows? But is it in the MO of what he does? Absolutely. So it's not far-fetched that he would have it. Virtuous Center says she was whining about eating right, like she was forced to eat crap food or something. Yeah. I think sometimes I think Shirley was just trying to get him to care about anything she had to say, honestly. Like, she was just bringing anything up just to see if he would respond to anything. And of course, he didn't. TQ says, why did Nasty kick out his stepdaughter when Shirley was out of town? Who knows? Who knows? That's another one of those things that I feel is going to come out in the wash. Soul Power says, Shirley We need answers on how you ended up marrying this plantation pimp. Why, Shirley? Shirley, this here your man. This here your man, Shirley. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says, I can't see Wooten or Sheridan withholding something as devastating as this would be the trial and not making it known to Shirley first. I don't know. Let's see that part of it, the legal part of it. I don't know. All I know is that we don't know everything. Maybe Shirley does know. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what Shirley knows. We don't know what contact Wooten has had with Shirley. We don't know if maybe he did. You know, we are the audience at this point. We are not behind the curtain. You know, at this point, all me or anyone else that does this can do is speculate. So we really don't know, because Shirley definitely has been tight-lipped about the entire situation. So I can't say that she doesn't know. And I think that maybe she has been devastated behind the scenes by a lot of different things from a lot of different sources. So we just don't know. Ms. Kim said Nesto stressed her the hell out, relieved her of all her funds, and doesn't understand why she's not eating properly or taking care of herself the way she used to. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Twyla310 says, darn, I'm late. Twyla, turn that frown into a smile. You are here with the tribe. We don't do frowns over here. Ain't nobody frowning. Come on, Twyla310. You made it. Thank you so much for being here. Your presence is my present. Thank you. Dimples Wumple says, remember Nesto was looking up to see if he had warrants. Right. That's a weird thing. Helen says, I agree, Native. If he cared about her, he would have acted right and would be at the house being the man of the house. He's locked up and has the nerve to be giving orders to people on the outside. Yeah. Part of my responsibility as a man is to be present. That's a big part of it, but that is a part of it. I have to be present. And if I'm not present and it's of my own doing, I have no right to complain about anything that happens on the outside. So again, back to the point that I made before, there are instances where we as Black men are unfairly incarcerated. You know, the arrest rate, you know, how we are sentenced, the sentencing rate, it's totally unjust. That does happen. But in the case of somebody who is knowingly doing something wrong, you are throwing the responsibility of taking care of your wife, your community, your family, your kids, your grandkids, you throwing all that out the window when you are on purpose doing something that you know you should not be doing. So yes, that in itself shows that he's selfish, he's irresponsible, and nobody has ever held this man accountable for anything. Let us. PW says, Shirley didn't let Nesto stress make her hair fall out. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Oh, I can send you a picture. Okay, I'll send you a picture.
Yeah, you can send me a picture. So it takes a day to picture to go through.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
What? I mean, you know, just talking regular. You ain't talking about no case or nothing.
No. I'm saying, you sure you want me to send a picture and all that? Because I will. I'm just asking.
Yeah, because that's the only way we can get mail. We can't get mail.
Okay.
They cut all that out.
Okay.
Yeah, everything got to go through the computer stuff now. That's what I was saying.
Do y'all think it's a little weird that she said, do you want me to do that? Y'all think that's a little weird? Because to me, it's like she's saying, you don't really care that much about me. I'm not your favorite. I'm not somebody that you know, admire. Are you sure that you want me to send you a picture? It's kind of a weird question for a wife to ask a husband that's incarcerated. Tell me what y'all think about that statement that she made. I'm really, because to me that sounds a little strange, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the corona, so they got creative with. To me, it's just like they did all this stuff to change the world over, new world order.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what because all this stuff just came out of nowhere.
Nowhere. And now it's 8 billion people in the world.
Yeah. Well, what that mean? 8
hmm
billion people. What does that mean? More people?
Well,
So Penelope S, let's talk about it then. So Penelope S says, I took it as if people knew who he was, he could be a target. Why? Why? Shirley Strawberry is not a celebrity. Let's just get this established. Shirley Strawberry, people knowing that he's married to Shirley Strawberry would make him a target. Why? What are they targeting? It's not like it's, Angela Bassett. It's not like it's Lupita. It's not like she's an A-list. Everybody's seen her in movies. People in Atlanta, and Penelope, I don't know if you in Atlanta or not, but people in Atlanta where he is barely know who Shirley Strawberry is. Okay. That's not a knock on her. Shirley, I don't think ever really wanted to be in the mainstream line, in the main spotlight. I don't think Shirley ever wanted to be an A-lister. But let's be real about this. She's not like a household name. When I tell people about Shirley Strawberry and Nesto, when I say, here's what we talk about on my channel, and I say Shirley Strawberry, the first thing people say is, who? And then the next thing I have to say is, well, Steve Harvey. So I got to mention Steve Harvey's name. Then I got to talk about her being the co-host. Then I talk about the Strawberry Letter. And then people are like, oh, yeah, I've heard that. I remember when I used to listen to the radio. She's on a medium that people don't even listen to that often. So my question is, what target would be on his back if people knew he was married to Shirley Strawberry in the Cobb County adult correctional facility? What is it that that they would target? She's not that big of a deal. She's just not that big a deal to be a quote unquote target to where people would be like, oh, we gotta get him because that's his wife is Shirley Strawberry. No. I can't see it. I can't see it. And what are they gonna do? Beat him up every day because he's married to Shirley Strawberry? Are they gonna take his glasses? They're gonna take his Bible? They're doing that anyway. So I just don't feel like that's the reason. I really do feel like the way that she said that, if you listen to the way that she said it, it was in a really sad way. The tone of it was sad. Penelope, I said it could also be she didn't want her picture posted up in the jail. True. That sounds more reasonable, but I just don't think that Black but not better say amen. Black but not better. Tell them, don't nobody out here really be like, ain't nobody checking for Shirley Strawberry out here. That's not a thing. Muffin 218 says I didn't know who she was until PCFP. Right. And it's not, yeah, exactly. The first thing they say is Shirley who? Not a household name. She's not on no billboards. She's not that big a deal to where his safety would be in danger. Simply Me says, honestly thought if people think you have money in jail, they do try to extort people. So if only one person knew who she was, it was all it took for people to believe that they have money. But let me ask you this, Simply Me, how long would it take for them to figure out they ain't got no money? You can't extort money from a broke bank account. You can't extort money from nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. There's nothing to extort. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to extort. It's just I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's nothing to. It would take them 5 seconds to realize, we gonna get all your money, Nesto, and then okay, never mind, Nesto. We'll take them glasses in that Bible. C. Marie says, I noticed Nesto always brings it back to him being important. Yeah, always about him. Always about him. Houston Foodies 713 says some people I mention her to know her, but not all. I think it's a matter of, so like I'm 48. I listened to the radio, and in listening to the radio, like the radio wasn't a new thing for me. I listened to Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley and all them people, right? So Shirley Strawberry was a name to me. I didn't even know what Shirley Strawberry looked like until a couple of years ago. Like before all this happened, I finally got a chance to actually see what she actually looked like. I didn't even know what she looked like. So yeah, some people, but not all. That's a very, very good way to describe it. One leg off says she had armed guards going to dinner. Look, one leg off. Let me tell you, I saw that video and I was like, why this man got an AK-47 like at a restaurant? Like, what do they expect in Sandy Springs? I think it was in Sandy Springs. What do they expect to happen in Sandy Springs? I just, I do remember that. I do remember that. Houston Foodie said, yeah, you have to listen to the radio. Yeah, and that's not Black but not bitter. I knew you was gonna catch the Billy Preston reference. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Simply Me says it's jail. If they can get $100 on their books, they'll be happy. Shirley Strawberry was sleeping on a air mattress. Shirley Strawberry couldn't buy shoes. Shirley Strawberry ain't got $100. So I'm just saying, not a knock on Shirley Strawberry. I'm just saying financially, them people ain't messing with Nesto behind Shirley Strawberry. Trust me. Kimmy K says, I'm from Atlanta and didn't know Shirley was married until phone calls from prison. Right. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not that she's not the name in Atlanta. Let's listen to some more.
Seems like, yeah, they try to get rid of some people and it's more people now.
Oh.
But they can't, I mean, God is still in control, so.
Right.
That's what, God is still in control, period.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what about you feel like an innocent person did die? An innocent person get killed. Now, you tell me about that. How you feel about that?
What do you mean, how do I feel about it? I don't know what you're asking me.
I'm saying that people be having horrible deaths. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, so that's not God's fault.
I know, but I'm just asking you, whose fault is it? So what is to blame?
That's evil in the world. Evil in the world. And maybe that's just evil in the world. I mean, even back in Adam and Eve's time, Cain killed Abel.
His brother. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're doing that now. Yeah, they're doing all that now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's been going on since the beginning of time. God knows about everything, you know?
Yeah, it is going on now.
But what I'm telling you is God also will give people over to their evil desires. He'll do that too.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He'll do that too. If that's what you want to do, have at it. You know, you're not listening to me, you know, yeah, this is what I'll do, or this is, you know, that's what he'll do.
Okay, I get you. I understand.
And PW, I agree. Everybody didn't know Shirley and Nesto was broke, but what I'm saying is that, okay, let's look at the whole scenario, right? You are Nesto's cellmate, or you in the cell next to Nesto, right? You find out Nesto is married to Shirley Strawberry, okay? And let's just say on the off chance you know who that is, right? What's the process? What are the steps to get money? And like, what do you do in the jail that like what's the game plan in the jail? Like, and you know, you assume, oh, she on the radio, she sitting next to Steve Harvey. Bruh, I know your wife got some money. Okay, what happens next? That's the other thing I want to know. Like, how does that even work to get the money to target him? You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't know that. And that's why I say they'll soon find out that she ain't had nothing. You know, that's all I'm trying to figure out. Like, what's the game plan? You know. Jesus Christ, that mouse is being dragged for filth on the floor. Dimples Bumples, we not doing this today. It's Sunday, okay? We having a good day. We having a good day. I don't know why we got to start. Peter says, I don't know, I'm not a criminal. You push him? I don't know. I don't know either. That's what I don't know. And they're in jail. They're not even in prison. Like, it's not like they're in jail. So it's a dorm. It's not even like you know, there's a distinct difference between what can go on in a prison versus in a jail. So you know, there's just no harm was to come of Nesto but for some reason he is getting his damn glasses took in his Bible. You can't convince me that he's not for real. Like, I think little boy in danger.
Yeah, I mean, You know, he gives us free will to do what we want to do. You know, who tells people to go to Walmart and shoot up the store
I've
and
seen
kill
that.
6
That little
people?
boy, but he looked it crazy on his mugshot though. He like something
Yeah.
had possessed him. Did you see
Yeah, and
that?
probably that's what happened.
Man. Walking
You know,
in
it's,
Walmart.
yeah.
Wow.
No, they were at a meet. They were in the break room getting ready to start their shift, and he just stood up and started shooting, open fire.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do a background history on his mental health?
I kind of haven't seen the story in a couple of days. I'm sure they have. He had a manifesto. He wrote something.
Oh, for real?
But I didn't read it. But I didn't read it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That shooting in that college kid, the football team boy went crazy too.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
Yeah, that was devastating. And the white girls, the white people, they got
in Idaho.
Yeah. But they can't find the weapon though.
In their sleep. Yeah.
Black but not bitter. Why is she giving him biblical references? He thought the 3 men in the fiery furnace were Shadrach, Meshach. Now, we used to say a big Negro, but you say a bad Negro. It was a Bendigo, but we used to say a big Negro. But yeah. I don't know. Again, I hate to beat a dead horse, but I promise you, I can't figure out what it was about Nesto that, because Shirley seems to be grounded in her faith. And, you know, she seems to be like, you know, one of those people that's super, 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 like, you know, gives the Christian advice, says the right thing and all the time. But it just seems like when they talk about these things, like he doesn't know, you know, like, what do you think about innocent people getting unalived? Like, that's just a weird question to ask. It's almost like he's saying like it's almost a question that somebody that is not in the faith would ask somebody that's in the faith. So it's just, it wasn't that, you know, I mean, and the weird part about it is that in 2024, the calls that we listen to between him and Sonya now, he pretends like he is the most religious. I know my Bible, and you know, but here he's asking really basic, almost like a child, like when you have a child that's asking a parent about, you know, God and the bad things that happen in the world. It's a really adolescent way of trying to get her to explain something that's kind of complex. And I don't even think Shirley was prepared for the conversation to go in that direction. But that's not something they had in common. So I really do question what they had in common. TQ says, why is Nasty acting like he's not in jail? I don't know. I don't know. Adores Aaliyah since 94 says they'd all be more famous knowing if Steve XL veneer heaven ass didn't want to hog all of the spotlight. Mr. Potato Head be tripping. Yeah, it's kind of a good point, Adores Aaliyah. If you think about Howard Stern, another radio personality, you know, we know who Robin Quivers is. Like, I think we all know who Robin Quivers is. He shared the spotlight with Robin Quivers. Steve didn't with Shirley, and Shirley was an integral part of the show, along with nephew Tommy and the whole crew. So I think you're right. I think you're right about that. But yeah, Robin makes a lot of money. Robin makes more money than Shirley, and Robin has been working alongside Howard Stern forever, since it started. You know, since he started. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Miss Fineland says that's how he made Shirley feel needed. Interesting that she needed to feel needed. That's wow, kind of sad. Deanne says most likely he mirrored her, but he really doesn't know anything about her faith / God. He has no identity. Yeah. Alicia says weirdest marriage ever. I'm on board with you on that. Yes. Southside Chi-Town, why do bad things happen to good people? Question. Yeah, it's if you've been like, if you are the person Nesto says he is, you not asking that question. So it's all fake. It's all fake to me, you know. GC says he thinks Hercules is in the Bible. He's stupid. There is no logic. GC, I ain't mad at that comment at all because he do think Hercules is in the Bible. Hercules.
The person.
Yeah, they got killed in their sleep. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You never know. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's sick people in this world. It's sick people in this world. But see, the thing about it is that this is just not everything. You know, we're promised eternal life. This is just one part of it. After we die, you know, if you're saved, you're going to heaven. You know, you're going to be with God. That's what his promise is. This world is evil.
Okay. So you're saying we're in hell. That's what you're saying right now?
No, I'm not saying, no, there is a hell.
Okay, y'all. I was promised that this man behind the scenes is actually not stupid, okay? How did he get out of what she just said? Now, she explained, and I ain't gonna lie, Shirley did a great job of explaining. The next thing that he says after this explanation that was very clear, very concise. So you saying we in hell? That what you saying? That you saying we? How did he get that out of what she just said, y'all? Something wrong with him. Something. Something is wrong, Miss Fine. I caught that. Miss Fine one says the irony of Shirley saying there's sick people in the world. Thank you for pointing that out. That was a very ironic statement to be saying to somebody that cannot be around children or animals. Okay, what Judge Manning said was he cannot be around children or animals, and what Shirley just said was there's some sick people in this world. That is absolutely correct. Louisiana lady says Shirley is not street smart. That's why she fell for Nesto. Okay. There's so many ways to try to explain it away. If there's one question I would ask Shirley, it would be that question, like, what was it? Soul Power said he's an idiot. Yeah. Short and sweet. He's an idiot. That's it. Chris Smith says, I always said that Shirley's Christian walk was not as close as it should have been because I believe God would have warned her about him and his doings. So I think God did warn her. I think when he got arrested the 3 times after they got married, that was a warning. Shirley herself said, I knew about your record. I knew that you had been in trouble. I just thought that you were done with all this jail stuff. I think God did warn her. I mean, I don't know what else or how much more of a warning he could give if you know that this man has been up to stuff. If you know that this man has not been coming home since you've been married. She said that he was never at home. I think that he was warned. I just think that a lot of times God can warn us about stuff, but a lot of times our will to want things that we want will overpower the warning or make the warning harder for us to see than it should be. That's just what I think. I think that the signs were there. I think the red flags were there. I just think Shirley just wanted to look at the look on her face in this picture. That look of wanting him, she is absolutely loving this man by the look on her face. Now, I don't know if this is Photoshop or she's actually looking at him or if she's looking at a piece of cheesecake. But if that's the look that she had for Nesto, she was willing to forego any warning that God would have put in front of her. I just think that's just in my opinion. I do think that she was warned a lot, just a lot. PW says there's the sick, and the kind of daily sick. Yeah, that's very true. Zuri, thank you for coming through, says the fact Shirley was going to choose to be around him over her daughter and grandchildren is mind-blowing. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%, Zuri. You are right. Shirley divorce finally says she talking about you, Nesto. Pay attention. Of course he ain't pay attention. Miss Fine One, that's exactly what, yeah. She didn't listen to God's warning. think she absolutely was warned. Absolutely. C. Marie says Nesto knew the connection she was making. Oh no. He kind of dumb, C. Marie. You really think so? Because he kind of stupid. He kind of stupid. PW says, I think Shirley is close to God because that's why Nesto is getting baptized in such a public way. What did Dion say, y'all? Dion said they gonna baptize your ass. Oh, that's one of the best sound bites ever. That's one of the best. They gonna baptize your ass, and they are absolutely going to baptize his ass. Southside Chi-Town says adoration. That is the look on her face in this picture is adoration. She is absolutely, adoring. April B says she was looking at cheesecake. Okay, that makes sense. That is absolutely yes. Summer Child said, yeah, I believe she really did love and care for this weirdo. I think so too. And she wanted it to work so bad. She wanted it to work so bad. Let's listen to some more of this conversation.
Oh, but this thing, there is a hell, eternal fire. There is a hell. I mean, these are not my words. This is biblical. So,
okay.
I mean, but people, a lot of people choose not to believe that. So they think this is all there is. This is not all there is. We're supposed to be going to heaven and all that. I mean, not supposed to be, but yeah, eternal life is promised. That's promised. That's the reward. That's where Jesus is. That's what happened to Jesus when he died on the cross. He didn't want to do that.
Right. But I do believe in that, though. I definitely believe in that.
Well, then that means you're a Christian if you believe in that.
It's common sense. To me, it's common sense. You got to forgive to be forgiven. That's the way the world go around.
Mm-hmm.
For me, since I've been living.
She said Jesus died on the cross. He said, I believe in that. She said, yes, that makes you a Christian. He said, I believe you have to forgive in order to be forgiven. Can y'all tell me what conversation is he listening to in his head? That ain't what she said, Nesto. Oh, Lord, okay. I just wanted to point that out. Okay.
I mean, I've learned that, but you got to forgive to be forgiven. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I wouldn't have made it this far.
Yeah.
I do know that for a fact. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right then. So, okay. But I was kind of worried about you a little bit yesterday. I was worried because, it's out of your tradition, and you do believe in the family and all that getting together and cooking and having a good time. I hate that you being robbed of that, but I'm sorry for that as well. But if I was there, it wouldn't be so bad at all. But hey, as long as you have it, that was good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it is what it is, and that's the bottom line. It is what it is. This is my life right now. This is your life right now. So you just have to deal with it the best way you can. That's it. That's all. Do I get down about it sometimes? Yeah, I'm human. I do. But, I still trust and believe in God, and I know that, in his time, not my time, in his time. Not your time, in his time.
So
and that's it.
How many times you got mad at God this month?
I wasn't mad at God. I don't get mad at God.
Oh, okay.
Do y'all hear how dumb this whole thing sounds? Now, it sounds dumb because, again, remember the visit with Sonia where he just was, I'm the most religious. I know the Bible. I know God. Can't nobody tell me nothing about what I know. And for him to now, mind you, it's not like there is a seminary in the Cobb County adult facility. So where did all of a sudden the 2024 knowledge? So from November of 2022 to August, all of a sudden he knows the things that he's asking her about now. It just doesn't add up as far as him being the super Christian, the demon deacon in jail right now. It just doesn't add up. Dimples Wimple says, this is hard. This is weird to hear. Nesto said he read the Bible 2 times. Yeah, whatever. Kimmy K says they have some boring conversations. Do they sound married, Kimmy K? I'm just saying. I mean, obsessed with the mess says, does anybody remember that call where Nesto said he didn't want to hear that Sunday school? I don't remember that. I'm not surprised, and I'm not doubting that he said it, but I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to find that call. Who was he talking to when he said that? Probably Sonya. Yeah, probably Sonya. Miss Fine One says confused. Leo Lady 251 says that's what he heard. Southside Chi-Town says he's a freaking heathen. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Lady 747 is, says Nesto is looking for people to forgive him for crimes he did do. Yeah, seems like it. I mean, it does seems like it. Soul Power says he just says whatever he thinks will somehow benefit him. Black but not bitter says that's in the No Testament, right? Right, exactly. Yeah, friendly reminder, Native now has merch available, nativetribeshop.com. Check it out. Let's see. Miss Kim says Shirley was spiritually pouring into this clown, which was essentially a waste of time. Right. Boys Nana says he's such an idiot. Absolutely he is. Zuri says, I'm really disappointed in Shirley. She was so vocal on the radio about R. Kelly. Wow, really? I didn't know this because I had stopped listening. I wouldn't think she would put a man over her daughter. Wow, Zuri. Pointing that out, that she was vocal about R. Kelly, is a very interesting point. I had no idea. And it makes it even more asinine that she would be upset with Sheridan about anything. Interesting. Okay, Jackson Tabasco. Damn, I made a mistake. Okay, I'll go back and fix it. Damn. Anyway, sorry, I had to speak to my mod real quick. I'll fix it, okay? Anyway, Summer's Child says he's trying to con her again using the Bible. It's the worst kind of con, ain't it? Let's go back and listen to some more.
Okay.
No, I don't do that. I trust. I just said I get down because I'm human. I didn't say I got mad at God, you know.
Okay. Because I do hear a lot of people say that. So I just wanted to check it.
But you've never heard me say that.
No, I ain't never heard you say that. I never heard you say that now. No, I have never heard you say that. No, you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
Because I know that he's in control, and, you know, you have to be obedient to him. He calls the shots, you know. If you have a relationship with him and you know him and you talk to him, you got to be obedient to him, you know. And some things happen and you don't know why they happen or what caused them to happen, you know, just like Job. That's why I keep going back to Job. Job didn't do anything, even though everybody thought he did. But God wanted to prove to Satan that Job was one of the best people on earth. That's why he let Satan do those things to him, because he believed in Job and he knew that Job wouldn't turn his back on him, and he didn't. He went through all that stuff. I think it was like for some months he went through it, you know, and then he blessed him twice as much, you know. His daughters were the most beautiful women, and, you know, so it's like, you know, people forget about that. You know, I don't know. People don't think about those kinds of things. Yeah, they get mad at God, but, you know, that ain't going to make God not be God.
Yeah, that's true. He is our Father. That is true.
Yeah. He does what's best because he knows what's best. And all this other stuff, you know, is just stuff. You know, that's all I can say about that.
So did Janie call check on you?
Yeah.
Hold on, before they switch subjects. Virtuous Center says Shirley is really depressing to me. She picked him and stayed, even though she had many warnings. Yeah, that's very true. And GC asked the question we all want to know: why does he think everything is funny with his dumb ass? Yeah, you're right. It's a question that I have asked a million times. I have no idea. Some people say he does it because he's nervous, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. Boys Nana says people don't know how dumb he sounds until he opens his mouth. Yeah, he's. But see, the thing on this call, the calls with Shirley, like the thing about the calls with Shirley, to me, he sounds more childlike when he talks to Shirley. He sounds more like assertive when he talks to Sonya, but like he sounds like the pimp, the old pimp from the block. He sounds like, you know, like I know what's going on, you know, come on with it. You know, he doesn't talk like that with Shirley. He doesn't talk in that manner. He's more humble when he talks to Shirley. Now, mind you, he's humble, but he's still trying to con. But he doesn't come across like, yeah, come on with it. Come on with it. That part. He doesn't do that with Shirley. He's well, why you think good people bad stuff be happening? Why you think that? Do you ever get mad with God? Is you mad with God every day? Like, you know, he's like a kid when he talks to her. Like and I don't know if I think this is a part of the sociopath that we talked about before, where he's showing a different face to everybody. And I think this is the face that he shows to Shirley. The problem that I have with it is that it's so childlike, it just doesn't sound like they should be a married couple. And that's what makes it sound weird to me. Salt and Pepper Tressa says, I think Nesto fed Shirley an illusion. She saw the fancy cars, the diamond ring, that passenger princess facade, and she fell into no questions asked. Yeah. But the problem with Salt and Pepper Tressa is that she's too old for that shit. I mean, let's be honest about it. She is too old to be falling for that, like for real. Southside Chi-Town said Job crying because, you know, they can't keep his name out their mouth. GC says, Native, can we listen to the Dion baptism call? I tell you what, we could definitely, we'll do that next week. Maybe sometime this week we'll fit that in, because that call was classic. They gonna baptize your ass. He told him, keep talking on the phone. They're going to baptize your ass. I love it. I love it. Nola Brown says he sounds like a motherless child. He really does. It's weird the way he turns that on with her. It is really weird. RR Flag on the play says, is there any way you can mute Nesto when he laughs? He makes me want to puke every time I hear it. He's a disgusting little dude. Look, we ain't got that much longer, okay? So we gonna fight through it. We a tribe. We gonna get through this together, okay? Our flag on the play. We gonna get through this together. Soul Power says it's manipulation. You are correct. Soul Power says you're gonna need a translator for any Dion calls. I got it under control. You know, I am a proud Southerner. You know, my family ranges from Florida to Mississippi to Louisiana. I got some people up in Alabama, you know, so I've heard all the dialects. So Dion, you know, I can handle it. I can handle it. PW says Native being stupid for love has no class, education, or age. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I feel like it's not just age alone. I feel like experience has to kick in at some point, right? Shirley is from Chicago. You can't tell me Shirley, the discernment should be there at her age, is basically what I'm saying. If it's not there, you're right. It doesn't automatically come. But I would think that Shirley would have been through some things that would have taught her to look out for Nesto. I mean, I'm just saying. Zuri says, I wish Nesto would talk more about his childhood so we could have better understanding. Silly Sonya doesn't ask the right questions. He actually did say something about his childhood. If you all remember, there was a call where he talked about his dad being drunk. I think he said his dad may have had an alcohol problem. He talked about when he grew up, he watched blaxploitation movies as a kid. That's instead of watching like Sesame Street, like the rest of normal childhood, he was watching Dolomite and the Mac and those things like that. He's given us a little bit about his childhood, not a whole lot, but yeah, it's some stuff, you know, that he's told us. But this matter about music, yeah, he never mentioned his childhood, his mother, but he said his father was a drunk. Yeah, he did say that. Virtual Center said his mama never hugged him. You are You're right. I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure there was no hugs given in that house.
Yeah, she did actually. She really did. She really did.
Okay.
And you remember that my friend, remember when we went to Tracy's reception? We went to her wedding, then we went to her reception the next day. And my friend Andy, he's gay.
White guy?
No, he's not white. He's a black guy. And we took pictures with him outside of the restaurant. Well,
Yeah, I
anyway,
think
he
so.
called. He said, Shirley, we just love you. We just want to come and get you and just take care of you. And if there's, he said, I love you. I said, I know you do. And I appreciated that. So they just wanted to come and get me. And say,
Oh, okay. Oh, they was hanging out
yeah.
together.
No. They, I'm sure Janie told them
Oh,
because
okay.
they both know me well,
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I do have a couple of friends left.
Okay. She
Real
still,
friends.
is
Huh?
her and Rick still together? She don't talk about that no more.
Yeah, as far as I know, they are. As far as I know, they are. She doesn't talk about them that much, and I don't really ask about. Oh, but he did. Um, um, he did say that he wanted to send you some books and magazines and stuff. I said, well, he's not in prison yet. I said he's in jail, and she said, oh, because he thought, something else.
No.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess.
yeah. Yeah. So, we're just hanging in there, doing the
Okay.
best we can until the situation changes,
Right. I
Mhm. Yeah.
understand. See, sometimes
But
people,
yeah. Huh?
never mind.
You said, well, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, never mind.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so I'm gonna follow the council lead, and hopefully that your other people can move forward with your need on Monday. They're gonna take you out Monday.
No, I don't know that they're going to take me out Monday. I'm going to let it be known that I would like their help on Monday.
Okay.
So they have to line up some stuff.
Okay, good. That's good.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, then we'll move forward to whatever happens after that. But yeah, that's cool. So you agree or
Mhm.
disagree?
I mean, yeah, I can't stay here forever. I can't,
Okay. All right. And
And it's not because I can't physically. It's just, that's not fair to them.
yeah, I understand what's going
This
on.
is their house, and I'm so appreciative to them.
Well, I am too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you let them know that.
No, I will, and they know it, and hopefully, one day we'll be in a position to pay them back in some sort of way
Oh
because
yeah,
they've been
yeah.
awfully kind,
You
and
said
it's just
it's awful.
people, huh?
You say it's an awful time.
No, I said they've been awfully kind, very
Oh
kind,
yeah.
very accommodating, very hospitable, just very nice, and everybody's not like that,
No, they're
just
not.
everybody's not,
They're not.
I mean,
How
yeah,
y'all been?
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, really.
Okay, but guess what?
What?
Everything, a lot of things embarrassing to a lot of people. But when they got somebody to stand on, to show the crowd, that's even better.
What? Are y'all listening? He said, okay, this is what he said, and I quote, a lot of things are embarrassing to a lot of people, but when they got somebody to stand on and to shoulder the crown, it gets better. What? What does that mean? Can anybody tell me what that means? What is he talking? Oh, okay. Let me just read some of these comments. I can't. Nesto will give you a headache, I promise. Jet Black, I'm glad you caught that. He's not in prison yet. A lady 747 said that laugh is beyond dumb. Miss Fineman caught it because she caught it too. She said he's not in prison yet. Yeah, he didn't say he's gonna beat the charges. He coming out. He don't know. She said he's not in prison yet. Yeah, I thought that was telling too. Virtuous Center says Nesto comes off as a neglected child. Virtuous Center also says if he was my son, I would have abandoned him on the street corner somewhere. Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. TQ, he's not in prison yet. Shirley knew. Shirley knew. Shirley knew. One leg off said, so someone wanted to send him books and magazines and instead relies on Sonya. Yeah. Yeah. No, every decision he makes is pretty much bad. Yeah. All of them. All of them. And yes, when she said he's not in prison yet, he started laughing. He started laughing like, oh, so I'm about to go down the hole. Yeah. Yeah. GC says this call will put you to sleep with his dumb ass. That's right. Jet Black Straight said, Nesto sure paid them back for not charging so Shirley Strawberry could pay your lawyer and you letting Slonia run the show. Right. Right. It's none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. Let's wrap this up, y'all, because this dude right here, man.
Yeah,
that's even better. So
no, I'm so grateful. I couldn't be more grateful. Every day I try to think of ways that, I could repay them. I mean, I pick up lunch and dinners and buy gas and stuff, when they'll allow me because,
I understand.
I'm just grateful,
Yeah. If it's a shoe around,
I don't know. Huh?
If the shoe was around the other way, we would do the same for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they know that. Yeah, they know.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep stopping every time he says something dumb, but he said if the shoe was around the other way. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. He said, I'm going to say it again. He said if the shoe was around the other way. Now, I done been around some country ass folks, y'all. I done been around some country ass folks, y'all. I have. I promise I have. Some of the countryest Alabama's backwoods folks. Ooh, I ain't never heard if the shoe was around the other way. Can anybody tell me what the hell that means? If the shoe was around the other way. What hold on. Just in case y'all don't believe me, I am gonna run it back. Okay, let's run it back. Here we go. Let's do it again.
Well, every day I try to think of ways that, I could repay them. I mean, I pick up lunch and dinners and buy gas and stuff, when they'll allow me because,
I understand.
I'm just grateful,
Yeah. If it's a shoe around,
I don't know. Huh?
If the shoe is around the other way, we would do the same for them.
All right, now, Jet Black Straight. Did you hear it that time? If the shoe was around the other way, we'd do the same thing for them. Oh boy. All right. I just want to make sure you heard it because you asked me to run it back because it's like you ain't hear it the first time. Did you hear it that time, Jet Black Straight? If the shoe was around the other way, we'd do the same thing. All right. That's all I'm saying. All right. Is that what the problem is, Double? Is that the problem? I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they know that. Yeah, they know that. They know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay then. Well, I'll sleep better tonight. I don't feel better. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I worry about you, and I'm just a caring person anyway when it comes down to that. So,
I know.
That's it. And you sound so uncontrolled.
Well, you can't worry. I mean, you really can't because if you put it in God's hands, then you can't worry. You're either going to worry or put it in God's hands. Those are your choices. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll let you know what's going on, but for the most part, I'm okay. I just got to start. I just got to get my eating together because I don't want my health to start going bad. Because that's the one thing I have, thank the Lord, is my health.
Okay.
I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have, this. I don't have that. So,
Well, what's that disease when you have something in your hand and it fall out your hand? What you call that?
What, like Parkinson's or something?
No, Parkinson's when you're shaking your hand. This is another
Yes.
disease. You can hold it,
Oh.
and then it just fall. You just
Oh,
fall
I
out.
don't know.
Oh,
I don't know why.
because this guy here, he's 68. He got that. I can't. He just saw it 2 years ago. He'll hold things and it just fall out of his hand. I was
Oh.
like, damn. I've seen it on TV, but I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Did you remember what you had said? So you had something to tell me, but you forgot yesterday. So we were talking.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna make sure I call you, say some time on my phone, so I can call you Monday, so you can call the insurance company to drop them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do that on Monday for sure. Yeah.
So I'll
I have to do that.
I'll make sure I do get my slot on the phone. How it goes. So today the power went out, so that's why it took me a long time to call you today.
Oh, okay.
The power.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, I appreciate you calling me. It makes me feel so much better when you call and when we can talk, because I do miss you, and this is so unbelievable, but it's real.
It's real. Yeah, I do understand. When I wake up,
You have 1 minute remaining.
So I do understand. Yeah, I love you too. So we're gonna be just fine, and we both believe in God. And like I said, we're gonna be just fine. And how I know that? Hey, I done been through way worse than this. So he done brought me through it, and he done brought you through it as well. Yep. So we're gonna be fine. I ain't forgot when you said when you went to the hospital, you thought it was over. This is for you, man. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? You said you got flowers and everything, but that's not really what you want. You just worry about everything else. Yeah. Well, I do listen. You think I don't listen? I listen a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I love you, and yeah, just tell BC happy Thanksgiving holiday. You know how to do your thing, and just he'll be good. But,
All right.
And I'll try to call you tomorrow.
All right, love.
All right, love you. Don't drink no wine tonight now. Don't drink no wine tonight.
I'm not. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Y'all, what in the hell? It's always more questions at the end of these calls than answers. I promise. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Whew. All right. We made it, y'all. We made it. And look, and that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all today. I tried. I tried. TQ says, I think I'm having a dream. Please make sure your kids complete their education. Yes, always. Jet Black Straight says, oh really? What's way worse than this? Yeah, you're right. All right, y'all. Whew, okay. April B said, bro, you in jail. Don't tell me what to do, right? Oh man. A lady 747 says, thank you for a Sonya free Sunday. Yes, we all need a break from Sonya. She is the worser than this. That's worser than this. Look, y'all, this has been good. Okay, so check this out. So this is what we doing this week. This week we're gonna change it up a little bit. V. Lenore and Native will read text on Tuesday. That is not changing. We will be Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So that is what we will be doing. I am going to do a Wednesday wind down on this platform called Station Head. If you look on my community wall, I've left links for Station Head. I got Shay B leaving a link for Station Head here. What Station Head is, for those of you who are not familiar, now you do need now I'm still kind of shaky on the requirements, but I do know that everyone that has Spotify Premium can hear the music. Okay, so if you got Spotify Premium, you can come in and you can hear the music. All right. So what we do on Station Head is basically the same thing that we do on YouTube, except Station Head doesn't have all the restrictions that YouTube has. We can say whatever we want to over there. We don't have to disguise our words in the chat, and there's gifts. So you can put gifts in the chat and we will listen to music. Our theme for this Wednesday is going to be funk. We're going to get into some funk. And so unlike YouTube, you can't play music on YouTube, obviously, but on Station Head, you can. So we're going to, we had a great time Friday night. Oh man, we had a good time Friday night. So I want to invite everybody in this chat, everybody listening to the replay, to come over to Station Head. You can find the link on my community wall to go over there, come party with us. It's going to be a Wednesday wind down, middle of the week. And then, of course, we will go through, after Wednesday, we will come back on Friday evening and do the same thing. I'm going to try to get a live in sometime, maybe Thursday. And then, of course, Friday night, I will be with Legacy Moon, True Crime, and Mysteries doing our After Dark, which we always have a great time doing that. So that's going to be our week. So I hope to see you all throughout the week. You know, I be missing y'all. You know, I be missing y'all, right? I be missing y'all when y'all don't be around. Dimples Wimples was there. She says, please meet us for a Wednesday wind down on Station Head. I'm telling you, look, it wasn't a lot of us on Friday, but boy, we had a great time. So I want to invite everybody to come out to do that with us, because it's always better with more folks there. So Leo Lady was there. Leo Lady had a great time. Leo Lady was getting down. We got down because at the beginning I played some intro music and I had Prince on and it was Sexy MF. And I said, how many of y'all get called a Sexy MF? And Leo Lady said every day. I said, go ahead, girl. Black girl magic. I ain't mad at it. Shay B, we had a great time and we are going to have a great time again. So April B said, I'll be there. Leo Lady said, we be jamming. Yes, indeed. It was a good time. It was a really good time. So please come on through. I want to see everybody there. I want to see your face in the place or your avatar in the place or whatever you call it. So please come on in. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I hope that you all enjoy your Sunday. Thank you all for coming through again. We do this every Sunday at 1:30. It is a Strawberry Sunday. And today we listened to the Strawberry Call between Nesto and Shirley, where she had to explain why bad things happen to good people to a grown-ass man in jail. Okay. Look, whether you have your avatar showing or not, you are beautiful and you are enough. As a matter of fact, you are beautiful, you are loved, and you are blessed. And nobody can do anything about it. Not even you. Thank you all for being here. I hope that you have a good rest of your Sunday. And I will see you all Tuesday. This week we are at Vila Nora's house. So I will see you all on Tuesday over there. But y'all have a good Sunday and thank y'all for coming through.